Welcome back to the channel.
Ready to roll.
We are driving from South Texas to Gary, Indiana, shipping a load of yard trucks up to Walmart distribution center up there. We are just now leaving town. I just got us some fuel. And I'll give you a recap real quick. So we're currently sitting at 65 deliveries made. We've driven about 24,000 miles in about 24 and a half game days. So, excuse me, hiccup. So, that has allowed us to save up nearly $30,000. It'll be $30,000 after this trip. So that's all good and well. If we look at the used truck market, we've got some newer trucks that were added. Most of them are in the middle and on the back end, but they are all lower mile vehicles at way more money than what we can afford to buy. So none of these are really going to be up our alley. If I had to pick one, like the mid-roof would be nice, but it's $64,000. Not up our sleeve. Really, this page is about where we're at, because we can loan enough from the bank to get any of these. Really don't want a Volvo. Really don't want a day cab at all, which would make the 579 our truck of choice. But I'm holding out to see if anything better comes along. If not, our choices will be the 579 or the two Volvos here, or these two W900s, this 86-inch studio sleeper or the 72-inch. Both of which nearly have 1,000,000 miles, both of which are in 1-star condition, so they are going to need a lot of money. We really don't want to spend a lot of money. There's a good chance that when we buy these, we're going to have to put money into them before we can drive them. So we're trying to stick away from that. 2 stars at a minimum. So we got plenty of time to get to Indiana. We will be resting at least once on this trip. We need time to pass by anyways. As long as we get it between 6:47 a.m. and 1:27 p.m. on Saturday, we're good. So right now we're going to be about a whole day ahead. So we're just going to take our time and head on north to my home state of Indiana. You might notice that the steering wheel is moving around.
Finding a new route.
A little bit more than normal. That's because I've messed with some of the truck settings, and I've kind of added like a more realistic feel to the steering. So you're going to have a little bit more sensitivity in play when it comes to steering.
And then turn right. Turn right.
I'm really hoping that
Go straight on.
We can get a W900 or a Pete after the end of this video. If not, we'll see. We may buy a vehicle by the end of this trip. We'll play it by ear. Done a lot of these yard trucks. This is one of my favorite hauls just because they're very lightweight. Trailers are easy to maneuver, and they pay decent. And we're getting paid a little over $1 a mile, so for being a hired gun, we're not making awful money. Especially since we don't have to pay for our own
Keep
fuel.
right, and then exit right. Exit right.
You may have noticed that we are in a Freightliner, or a Kenworth cabover. This is a truck mod that I grabbed out of the Steam Workshop. It's a very nice truck mod. My personal favorite is the Freightliner that is on the Steam Workshop. But it's a very nice truck, very customizable. So if you guys like the old Kenworth cabovers,
Turn
check it
left.
out. There's also a Pete and the Freightliner. The Freightliner, straight out of the box, is an awesome mod. Sounds killer. I don't remember what engine's in it, but it's a very, very nice sounding rig. So check and see where we're on the map. We're up State Road, State Highway 69, and we'll be going all the way up to I-44. We cut across Springfield, St. Louis, and right on the south side of Chicago is Gary, Indiana. So, yeah. So I'm not sure when we'll stop for a rest. If I remember right, this truck doesn't get the best fuel mileage, but we're also not carrying a whole lot of weight. I mean, we're sitting at 29,000 pounds. This truck should be able to move that with ease.
Keep left, and then exit left. Exit left.
So this thing is a 10-speed, so if I do 70 mile an hour, it probably is not going to get good fuel mileage at all. But like I said, I did some adjustments to the steering sensitivity and brake sensitivity to make it a little bit more lifelike. You can definitely feel everything in the road.
Keep left. Keep left.
So, since the last time you guys tuned in, you're probably wondering, how in the hell are we getting to Indiana? Well, we left off in the last video making a delivery to Mexico, and I ran a few more trips to Mexico offline. I didn't like it. The biggest problem was the GPS is severely wrong with the amount of time that it tells you the drive will have to take. And I did not want to deal with that when we own our own truck, because we are really going to have to time out our stops. Fuel I can kind of do based on speed and distance, but our rest periods are going to have to be timed out. So, with that being said, I did not want to fool with Mexico anymore. I didn't really see it being that much of a benefit to the channel. It just seemed like kind of fun. And instead, with the help of Matrix, I pretty much talked myself into downloading Coast to Coast again, and instead of Midwest Expansion, which is to me looks like it hasn't been updated since last time I used it a long time ago. We are using, I think it's called the Great Midwest. Great Midwest. I'll show you guys after we get this delivery done. But we are doing that in Project Michigan. And that's it for now. Project Michigan gives us a lot of roads in Canada. Canada I'm okay with. So, I did try to keep Mexico just for a little bonus content, but I couldn't get the mod order right. And it wasn't worth it to me, so I just took it out. Now we're fine. I do plan on adding Project Northeast in at some point.
Go straight on.
But to do that, I've got to add in Reforma Mega Resources. And I want to work with someone just to make sure I get the mod order right, because that's kind of where I struggle. So I want to get that right. If I get that right, then we'll go ahead and get that added in. So we'll have a lot of the East Coast available. We can currently drive there, but we don't have a whole lot of detail. I guess that's how I'll explain it. There's just not a lot of detail.
Keep left. Keep left.
So we do not want a speeding ticket. Not looking for no tickets. We got all the time in the world. I ain't looking to give any of our money away. I will not be streaming, by the way. I was asked. So I want to go ahead and answer that. I will not be streaming this week. I've got some work to get done. And aside from that,
Keep left.
it's Speed Weeks, baby. We're back at NASCAR is back at Daytona. This is just like a holiday for me. I love stock cars in Daytona, so I will be watching that. Actually, after I record this, I'm going to go watch qualifying. I will be creating a NASCAR podcast starting Monday. And yeah, I'll talk about pretty much everything from ARCA racing to Cup Series. So we'll talk about it all. Haven't finalized a name yet, but when I do, I will let you guys know if you are NASCAR fans like myself.
Go straight on.
I really don't understand why the AI don't get over instead of just slamming on the brakes. I did take the AI traffic density mod out. I do think it kind of helps the game not be
Go
so
straight
laggy. I wouldn't say that the AI drives smarter, but they drive better. So let's see. We need to stop in 8 hours and 13 minutes. So roughly I think before we get on, was it I-40 or I-29? Yeah, 40. I think it's 40. We will go ahead and take one of our brakes in. I did mention last time that I would let you guys know how long the brakes are. They are, I believe, 10 hours. So it does not matter how close you are to your rest time. I believe it will take a 10-hour break every time you rest. So keep that in mind if you are trying to make the days go by a little faster but don't want to introduce yourself to a situation where you create a late delivery. I found that out by creating a late delivery and it costs us money. So you don't want to do that. If you're doing the realistic economy, you don't want a late delivery. It is no bueno. Kind of defeats the purpose.
Keep left. Keep right.
I always hit the horn. You know, I can still tell we're in Oklahoma. There's a toll. Never ends. It says, do not stop. Alright, we ain't stopping.
Keep right.
Go ahead and look at the map real quick. I try not to look at the map while we're driving, but we don't have the option to ask Garmin. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. We don't really have the option to ask Garmin for a rest stop, so in real life that's what we do. For now, we'll deal with that. Alright, we are now in Missouri. Only 9 hours left to go.
Keep
At the
left.
At the time of recording, we're still waiting on Nebraska, Missouri, and Arkansas to get released. SES is dropping teasers with Nebraska and Missouri, or is it Arkansas? Nebraska and Arkansas quite often. So I'm really hoping we see Nebraska very soon. But who knows? I will say I kind of underestimated the gap wise for distant or XP. Once you hit 10 to get to level 11, you have to generate 160,000 XP. That is insane. Like, this job is not. We'll be lucky if this job pays 1,000 XP. So imagine having to do a job like this at least 160 times just to go to the next level. Crazy. I got a case of the hiccups tonight.
Go straight on.
One thing nice about going to towns that we haven't been to is more likely we're going to pass through towns that we haven't been through. What this does is it kind of opens the doorway to loads to and from those areas that we discovered, just like we just discovered Springfield. So it's kind of nice, even though it is a long drive. But if you pass me, I'm getting over into that lane. Or he's gonna sit there. It's alright, we'll just speed speed up and pass him, and if he wants to pass us, he can worry about that. So I'm not waiting on him all day. I definitely ain't gonna miss a turn because of him. Lebanon, another city we just discovered.
Go straight on.
That would be really nice for when we have our own truck and we're looking for loads. If there's a chance that we're around this area and the place we're at doesn't have loads for us to pick up, it is nice to have options. Road's a little bumpy. So it looks like this is right where our rest stop will be. Rolla, Missouri. Oh, hello. Everybody getting on the brake instead of just getting off the highway. It's pretty cool here. Construction going on. I wonder if that's the mod developer working on some improvements. I dig it either way.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Let's see. Probably could have made that, but I'm not going to risk it. Last thing I want is for a cop to be sitting there and get us for running red light. Not a bad looking rig. It is a really random spot for a Peterbilt dealership to be located. Don't hit us. Alright, it says Kenworth truck dealer
Rerouted.
discovered. We're stuck on the... What are we stuck on? There's like nothing there. That's odd. Huh, okay, it won't let us in here. Interesting. Very interesting. I'll have to
Turn left.
let the mod creator know. So, what do you think chances are that it'll let us in this motel parking lot? We're just gonna creep in here because I'm not sure that it'll actually let us in. Nope. It let us in. Very odd. Okay, so note that down. Yeah. Weird. It's a good thing we didn't need serviced. We have trees in the parking lot. Okay. So what we'll do... You know, let's go ahead and get our snapshot for the video clip. I like it. Okay. I do plan on building a new PC eventually for this stuff, but it will be a while. Alright, so we'll go ahead and take our break. It is 10:08 a.m. Okay, yeah, 10-hour break. Alright. The Jeep is parked way out yonder. Oh, buddy. It's a good thing about cab over. No nose getting in your way. We made that turn with ease. And we still have 16 hours to get this job done. We'll go ahead and drive the rest out. Oh. It's a little steep. Yeah, that was very odd that the Peterbilt dealership got recognized as a Kenworth dealership, and then it won't let us in. Strange things. Luckily, we've got half this drive down. The other half shouldn't be bad. Lights in the sky are interesting. Very different. Have no idea what that would be for. We ain't gonna find out today, but maybe another time.
Ready to turn left. Turn left.
I was trying to watch. I was trying to pay attention to make sure we didn't pull out in front of nobody and jacked up the truck that we don't own. I'm sure they're not going to be happy about that. We don't own a truck, so I wouldn't say it's our problem, but that's not the way to go about thinking. I was really focused on us not hitting anyone just because there's not really a whole lot of time to check and look to make sure nobody's coming.
Go straight on.
Instead, we wrecked ourselves. Whoops. Note for next time when we have our truck, we will slow way down. Stop if we have to, just to make sure we don't hit nobody. Or the guardrail. Oh well, could have been worse. Could have hit another car, could have got fined, I don't know, $1,500. How about no? Throw a little bit of paint on the bumper, throw some polish on it, we'll be fine. All good. We didn't damage the load, and that's the most important thing. I mentioned in the last video that I was wanting to get a wider monitor also for viewing purposes. I will say so last weekend I got a new monitor. Bought it off a buddy of mine. It's a 34-inch curved screen and it is awesome. If you are debating on making the switch, I would recommend it. I would say I can see a whole lot more with a wider screen, but obviously I couldn't see traffic that was not coming. But if you widen out your field of view a little bit, I'm telling you, it's the creme de la creme. Perfect. This is a little older monitor, but it's great for what I use it for. Monday night I ran some iRacing with it in our league, and it was excellent. I felt like I could see a whole lot more track. I could kind of better situate myself.
Keep left.
I could see the line a lot better just because it's physically wider. So, like I said, if you're thinking about making a switch to a wider curved screen, I would say do it. I really thought this thing was going to get worse fuel mileage than what it's getting, but we're going to make the whole trip on this tank of fuel, so alright, we're about to come into St. Louis. Unfortunately, it's dark, but curious to see what kind of detail they put into St. Louis crossing I-44.
Keep left.
Alright, we're going to need right immediately.
Keep
Luckily,
right.
nobody's
And then
coming.
Exit right. Exit right. Keep left. Keep left.
It's a very bumpy interstate. So going through there, we didn't see anything like the arch. I don't really remember. You would see that from I-70, I think, not 44. So I can't say I've ever.
Keep left.
I've never took 55 or 44. I've come across St. Louis on I-70. Awesome. The barrier sits in the road. That's good to know. That barrier could get moved back just a hair. No damage, so we're gonna act like that didn't happen. But mental note, these barriers are literally right up to the white line. So Was not expecting that at all. Sucks because like normally I like to ride the white line quite a bit. I do that while I tow my racing rig as well, simply for the fact I like getting as much room between me and the cars passing me as possible, especially semis. If it's windy and you're having a hard time, trying to keep the truck from moving around, if you can create like an air pocket between you and a semi, it keeps the semi from wanting to literally move the air that is moving you, which helps keep the truck a little bit more stable. Oh well. 200 miles to go. We will be there in no time. So we've driven through Springfield, Missouri. Now we're about to drive through Springfield, Illinois.
And then continue straight on. Go straight on. Go straight on.
if you're watching, feel free to let me know how you feel about the long drives. Would you rather see shorter trips and more trips, or do you guys like watching a longer drive?
Go straight on.
If I do longer drive videos, it'll be one trip per video, just because I don't want to draw it out. Oh, hello, ambulance. Thank you. But you guys feel free to let me know. I'm pretty much okay doing whatever. I just don't want to upload like a 3-hour video. It'll take forever. I don't think anybody would watch it. I mean, I wouldn't watch it. I can't sit still for an hour, let alone 3.
Go straight on.
Alright, we're up near Peoria, looks like. Check it out. Where are we at? Yeah, we're between Bloomington and Peoria. I can't say I've ever been up here in real life. This is about
Go straight on.
probably about 4 hours from where I'm at in real life. I would say maybe not that far. It might be about 3. Say I am from southern Indiana. Really about halfway between Indy and Louisville, Kentucky. So I did drive through my hometown in a drive I did earlier today before starting this video, and I gotta say I was very disappointed with the creativity for my hometown. But you know, they're trying to, I guess, get cities in specifically just so you're not driving through nothing, so can't expect it to be correct or anything. My town, so I'm from Columbus, Indiana. I guess I can go ahead and say that. And there's a red arched bridge. It's a suspension bridge. It's very cool if you're into civil engineering. I would love to see that incorporated into the game at some point. But I got a feeling that will probably be like a SES deal, not a modder trying to do God knows how many states in the Midwest and not get paid for it. Alright, we're almost there. A little over an hour. See, we're going to go ahead and get over. That was a good call.
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
I do love the engine sounds on this mod. Pretty good. Like I said, the Freightliner is still my favorite. That truck will straight up shit and get. I'm not sure what engine is in it, but it moves. It sounds really good.
Get ready. Exit right. Exit right.
We don't turn right there though. We go straight. See, the GPS is not right all the time. I am looking at getting another route advisor. There is a mod called Yet Another. That's Yet, Y-E-T. Yet Another Route Advisor. I'm thinking about using that one. I think the Truckee app also has one. I might look into that. Hey, back home again in Indiana. Alright, enough of that.
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on. Keep right, and then exit right.
So we made nearly half the whole drive on about half a tank of fuel.
Exit right.
Not bad. We probably got like 6 miles a gallon too.
Turn right.
Oh man. I hope there's some new trucks available for us to buy. If not, I might give it like 2 or 3 more game days before we buy a truck. But I don't know. I'm getting kind of antsy. I really want our own truck.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Alright, Walmart Logistics Center.
Turn right. This is where it ends.
See where they want it. We can do that. Let's see. I think we should be able to, with such a small wheelbase, we should be able to just whip this thing around right here. Oh yeah. Let's see how close I can get it without having to do an external view. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. So I try not to use this view when I don't have to, but I also don't do this for a living, so. There we go. Perfection. We're a little out of line. But honestly, I think they'll be happy with it. Oh, we're in a line. Yeah, we're good. Awesome. Like I like to say, green means they're happy, which means we're happy because we're getting paid. Let's get paid. Alright, we drove 817 miles for 863 bucks. Check out our used trucks. And nothing. That one's still available. These are all new. And like I was saying, we can go to the bank. We don't want to take out this loan. We want to take out this in increments up to what we can afford. So basically you would be, I mean, we could take these two to make 9,000. You wouldn't want to take this. This is like a credit card. Very high interest rate. So you don't want to do that. That really screw you over. So I was really hoping another truck would be available. Like I could do a 579, but it's really not what I want. How about this? If you guys watch a video, comment and let me know if we should get the 579 or hold out for a W900 or like a 389, preferably not a day cab. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, we got a few truck mods in here, so it looks like some of those might show up. Like this, the T610, that is a mod. So modded trucks are in here. Same truck we could buy with a lot less miles. So let me know what you guys think. You guys think we should hold out? We will hold out. If you guys say go ahead and buy a truck, comment on whether you would like to see the V&L Volvo. Either one. Really, we'd probably end up with this one just because it's 2-star. the 579 high rise, or I'll even let you guys pick the Cascadia day cab. Just something to think about with the day cab. It is a day cab, so we will limit ourselves to shorter drives. It is a 6x2 chassis, so it will limit us to smaller loads. So out of all the trucks in our budget, because we can loan $9,000, this one is going to put us over the top and make us less money. So yeah, 579 Volvo or this 86-inch Studio Sleeper. Really don't want to buy it because it's 1-star, but I'll let you guys pick. Because if we go to truck dealers, so we don't have that many Peterbilt dealers recognized. Maybe. I don't know, we should have enough. I don't really know what what dictates what trucks come in in the inventory. I don't know if it's by dealers you found or what. I was going to show you guys a map. It's a world map. So this has us at our shop because we don't have a load. So anyways, this is it. This is us. So we've got the Midwest, Project Michigan, which included pretty much all Canada. Some places way up there. And I think this will get along with ProMod Canada, so if so, we'll be doing that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. So, alrighty, that'll be it for the night. Y'all have a good one. Please, if you haven't yet, like and subscribe to the channel and video. And until next time, I'll see you.